Yeah, look and see what that patch did. All right, bro. Off of me DJing and shit. Fuck. Where this nigga at?
I'm sorry I let you down. I'm gonna miss you for sure. It's just a night around. They gon' forget me. I know. So I can't picture you down. Only thing on my mind, how I'ma do all this time. 10, 10, 10. Radio shout with 10, 10, 10. I'ma hold it down like I'm supposed to. I'ma go hard like I told you. I'm right. The only thing on my mind is how I'ma do this time.
The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the latter when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Philadelphia Eagles.
I will with that blue soap.
The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
I'm sorry, I let you down. Give me that. Come on.
And tackled at the 21-yard line. So
I know.
A net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
It's a picture.
Here's the first
How
carry
to
for
feel
Austin
about
Eckler. And the window
she
closes
let another
quickly.
nigga
He'll
claim.
only get up to the 22-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert.
Sir.
Eagle pressure, too
But
much
bitch.
this time. Down he goes.
Cox!
Well, Fletcher Cox, he's been
Cox hit him in the face.
And another sack.
They got hit in the face by Cox.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And taken at the 46. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Eagles will have
That's
great
crazy.
starting
Last
field
game we
position
won by like
here as
damn
they
they
take
60.
over.
And my running back selfish as fuck. Somebody
Line
frustrated.
of scrimmage, the 37 on
Selfish
1st
bitch.
and 10. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's
I
it.
missed the hole.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
At the Chargers, 36.
He'll rifle this one deep right side.
That me,
And
bro,
he
being an
fires one that's
asshole.
intercepted.
Stop. Don't play that
great
game
read,
like
and it's
that.
picked
Don't play the
off.
game like that. Play the right way,
And he'll
Boone.
go down
Play the
inside
motherfucking right
15
way, dog.
At his own 13-yard line.
Don't play like everybody else. That's
So
me.
CD, his very first pass of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know that's a
on me.
major
I only play like
surprise
that.
for any quarterback because,
This nigga
let's
over
face it,
spy
no
me
one
and
thinks
shit.
about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every pass he threw wasn't a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
I'm going to see you back inside,
And a
dog. Fuck
very
all that.
short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
A shotgun snap for Herbert.
Nope.
There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And down he'll go at the 25. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Gain of 9 yards.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
54 mark. Check. Watch it.
Herbert.
What the fuck was
He's
that?
got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
Oh, stop
And
playing with me,
almost
bro.
intercepted.
Stop fucking
He
playing with
could
me,
have
dog.
picked it. Maybe some space to go the other way.
Fucking
Instead,
down.
it's 3rd down.
He was covered.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles 16. Herbert with a connection to Allen for a Charger 1st down.
First down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
He's not gonna get me. Right there, 54, right there, 54 mark.
And Herbert has it knocked free.
Oh, go.
And
Sir,
it's picked
CJ,
up
you
by
dumb
the Eagles.
bitch.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That's probably bringing back nightmares of last week, isn't it?
No doubt about it. Right now, I'm looking over at the coaching staff, and I'm seeing the wheels turning in their heads, and you know what is happening? They're remembering how they started the season in camp, even in the offseason where they emphasized ball security, and they're wondering why the message isn't sinking
God
in.
damn.
5 turnovers last week, now 1 here in the opening quarter. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Now this time he'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high power, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
They go play action with Hurts. Forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Well-timed effort there by Derwin James, a sack from his safety position. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Here's Hurts to throw. It's caught by Sanders. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Gee, we won't make the same mistake you made, though. Hold on to that rock.
Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Come on.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Hurts. Yeah, quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Kill, turn up. Kill, turn up.
They'll run with Sanders. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. That's a gain of 7, and will leave them with 2nd and goal coming up. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us, you're crazy. They have really moved it well on this drive, and they want to finish it off the same way.
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1 yard line. They knocked them back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Defensively, they rallied the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st.
Gotta pay attention. That's me.
So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on 4th down. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive.
Check, check, lucky. Check.
On 1st and 10, Herbert.
Yes, sir, Hargraves. Get up, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what we do. Sit in that motherfucking heat at your bum ass.
These guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
17 yards and a 1st down for Philly.
First play of the drive, excellent run. Just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another 1st down.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Got him in.
Hurts the Hurts.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Hurts the Hurts connection.
Zach Ertz, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-0.
Chargers, nothing. Jake Elliott to kick
Now
off.
after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. The run there on 1st down gets them a yard to the 26.
Charger ball carrier.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Austin.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
To throw on 3rd down. Herbert looking downfield for Godwin. And unable to connect.
Double cover. With the 2 best cornerbacks on the fucking game.
But it's going to bring
Come
up
on, bro.
4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Some strong running at the 20. And finally, he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 9 brings up third.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
2 on the play. Brings up 4th, and
they're going on 4th down with Hurts. His pass caught at the
rookie.
4.
Sure-handed.
Pick up the first before
Sure-handed.
brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Able to convert on 4th to bring up 1st and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. And one of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you can darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Check 99. Check 99. Back to 60. Back to 60.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Yes, sir. That's the way we do it.
Touchdown.
Do it ourselves.
Eagles.
We're going to go with the swing.
3-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, it held scoreless in the 1st quarter.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the 2nd. But it's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays. When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Yes, sir.
Pressure comes.
Who's that, Mac? Look like Mac.
The Eagles get there for the sack.
Mac attack.
Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Looking downfield for Gallup.
Slay, dumbass.
Rifles one that's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with.
Check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And he finds his tight end. It's Hurts. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
10 at the 29-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Second down. Here's Hurts.
For real, bro, my nigga can't jump.
But it's incomplete.
Hurts pass. Incomplete in the end zone. Casey Hayward on the coverage.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Throwing is Hurts.
It's Hurts. That's the rookie. Hey, rookie!
Philadelphia.
Boy, special.
A 20-yard touchdown. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it. That can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's play.
The Charger drive about to get going. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Cornerbacks is not fair.
Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers getting together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
He's checking. Crash. Kill.
A give running left. It's Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive 1 of quarter 3.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop, because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over. And they needed the confidence, and they needed to get off the field so they felt good going forward in this game.
The Charger drive about to get going. And, Charles, they trail by 3 scores. Look, they're not completely out of this, but it's sort of go time right now.
Yeah, and they knew that coming out after halftime, it was going to take a collective effort to get back into this ball game. The defense got the stop for them, so maybe that can get things started. Now the offense has to pick their game up as well, and if they can put a score on the board, hey, they could get back in it in a hurry.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Caught by Allen. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
Running on first down, Eckler. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
It's Eckler again. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. From the gun, Herbert. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. When you talk about a battle being won in the trenches, that touchdown right there, a lot of credit to the offensive linemen.
Yeah, when you watch them surge across the front, they really created great space for the runner to get in.
And he will find the end zone again, so he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, and that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It's Melvin Ingram on the tackle. His defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Hurts. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Sanders. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. Oh, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. Here's Jordan Berry now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball that cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back.
Momentum started to shift a little bit when they scored the touchdown. It increased when the defense got them the ball back. Momentum definitely in their favor. Now they got to keep things cranking, keep it on high so they can keep cutting into that lead.
It's a pickup of 6.
Pick 6 coming soon.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
He like the curls.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Herbert now. Flushed out right. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And he'll be brought down with the 1st down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. On the give, this is Eckler. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Once more, here's Eckler. And he's going to take this close to the 1st down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 23. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
3-yard line.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
I'm gonna call you making this shit boring, dog.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack.
It's 2nd down.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Oh, that's the ass digger. Yeah, he gonna catch that.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. A handoff, it's Eckler. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Here's a quick throw right side. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
So now a big play coming up as the Chargers are going to go for 2.
Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day, all day. 79.
They're going to try and run. And they will get
Hey, Chase Young. Hey, Chase Young.
And the lead's cut to 8 here in the
Rams.
16. Michael Badgley.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 20. He'll start with a handoff to Sanders. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
No gain on the play.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th.
It's 4th down.
Here's Jordan Berry now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going, and it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt, and now a chance to tie the game on this possession. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
A gain of
12. An effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. Allen's got it complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Herbert.
What? Damn, baby. That's crazy.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st down, Los Angeles.
Check. Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert. And this is Simpson with a catch. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Wow.
14 yards is the pickup there, and a Charger 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st down, it's Herbert. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler, and they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
It's now 4th down.
They'll run for it with Eckler, and he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Best safety in the league!
That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Herbert. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. 1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And he's
that nigga Eckler nasty. What the fuck?
No
that nigga really that good?
It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen.
But that certainly comes under the heading of critical mistake, doesn't it, partner? You can't have that. You've got a chance to tie the ball game from the 2-yard line. Now you've got to go back to the 7-yard line and take the same chance.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after
this. That nigga just jumped outside, and he was supposed to go back to the 7, but they kept that nigga on the 2-yard line.
Oh, yeah, it's been fucking up all day.
Oh, no, man, that shit done fake as fuck.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt.
And through a pick, the player fumbled. They got it back on the 1. And when they started the possession, they was on the 1 going in instead of the 1 going 99 yards.
Oh, yeah, he told me about that shit.
That shit was crazy.
So there is still
that goal line, they had to goal line stand and shit.
Yeah. It's a critical onside kick. And the Eagles are going to recover. And that might be enough to put a bow on this one. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed
to come on with these damn batted balls, man.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down. Today's final score.
But Charles, we saw a comeback bid fall just a little short, but give them credit. They were able to hold on, withstand that comeback, and ultimately win it by the slim margin.
And bottom line, when it's all said and done, they don't ask you how much you won by. They just want to know, did you win? And that they did.
So for Philadelphia, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.